Have you ever seen something online that you really want, but you understand that it's a little bit outside of your price range, a bit too expensive? So what do? The most logical things a lot of people do. They end up Klarnaing it. You know it's a bad choice, but you continue to do it. If that is something that you struggle with, then stop what you're doing right now, listen to this video, because I've got a system here that is totally free and it's going to totally change your mindset, save you thousands potentially, and keep you debt free. Sound good? Let me break it down for you. Klarna is part of what we call the buy now pay later schemes, in where you're able to pay for things in installments. So you're able to get a large purchase, break it down, but now you can even get smaller purchases such as takeout orders and break them down into installments. As of the next year, the UK is actually cracking down and regulating these services a little bit more because, let's be honest, there's been a lot of stories of people that have been using services like Klarna. They've actually gone deeper into debt as a result of it, so it is really crucial. But I'm going to show you this system, which is so effective that I personally used it myself to climb out of poverty and change my mindset around how to handle my finances. The cash envelope system is a brilliant concept where you physically handling the cash in front of you makes it so easy to understand where your money is going and how you're able to save it. Now let's say for example, you know that your car tyres need to be replaced soon. So the front two tyres, you understand, come at £60 each, which is a total cost of £120. Now the interesting thing is, at garages, you can't exactly use a Klarna service. You know, you might have to use a credit card or something else, but you know, it doesn't work. So if we use the cash envelope system, what you would do is, let's say over the next 3 months, you know that you would have to put £40 aside. So the first month, £40. Second month, £80. And the third and final month, you've got £120. It isn't, fast and easy. This takes 3 months. But at the end of it, you've got £120 that you've saved yourself, sitting there for you in a little envelope. You can take straight to the garage, get your tyres changed, no problem. Obviously, this takes a little bit of planning, but this is a fantastic way to save for the things that you desire or need without any sort of consequences. And the best thing of all, like I said, this is totally free and you can start using this right now. The best thing about this sort of system where you're actually handling cash is that there have been various studies done that the system of using cash rather than online alternatives has a much better way of you understanding your money habits and how to actually spend them better. It is far more ingrained in us to be able to actually handle cash and pay for things rather than just simply tapping your bank card for a contactless payment or paying for something online with a click of a button. And simply put, sometimes it's just hard to remember what you've paid for, but this way you've got a physical system right in front of you that you know exactly what you spent on where and how. If for whatever reason you're not able to use the cash envelope system, there is also an alternative, which is with certain banking apps that are specifically online, such as Starling, Revolut, Monzo. These banks have their own sort of digital saving pots, which is literally a digital version of this envelope system that I'm talking about. You can do great things with this, such as being able to specify set days, months, weeks, where you can allocate these funds. They've even got some of them a rounding up feature where every time you spend something, it'll round up to the nearest pound and allocate it to a specific pot. So that's also something that you can take advantage of. However, in my opinion, I would recommend with starting out with the cash envelope system. As I said before, with the psychological studies, it is really beneficial in handling that money to be able to physically change your mindset. Look, we all know that these brands have these limited time offers, whatever it is that you can buy only in the next 5 hours to be able to benefit from something, and you want to buy something now rather than wait a couple of months. I'm here to actually tell you that that's actually a good thing, that you have to go through that. Delayed gratification is massive in you being able to change your financial habits, your actual mindset, in being able to work with not just financial things, but long-term, career challenges, life challenges, whatever you may go through. It is crucial, and this is actually one part of improving yourself. I would recommend sticking with this sort of system. The pain of going through trying to save for something, it works out much better in the long term. Trust me from personal experience on this, and I think you become a better person as a result of it. The bottom line is, you don't need Klarna, you need a plan, and this cash envelope system is brilliant for that. It puts the savings and financial abilities in your control, not the brand's. Look, try this with an item that you know you've been wanting or a service that you've needed. Try it out. You can do this starting today. Let me know how it goes. Let me know how you feel with it. If you do like these types of videos, subscribe to your boy because I'm dropping them weekly. Hope it helps. Peace.